Hi, I'm Cortney Jordan, 8-time Paralympic medalist, world record holder, and proud Team24 athlete. My disability is cerebral palsy. Cerebral palsy affects different people differently, but for me it affects my left side. The amount of energy that I expend to move around is 8 to 10 times the amount of energy that an able-bodied person would use. I have a lot of pain that accompanies it, a lot of back pain and joint pain altogether, but swimming alleviates that pain. The doctor said that I would basically be a vegetable when I was born. My parents understood the diagnosis and understood what they were saying, but they didn't want to limit me in any way. They also wanted to give me every option and possibility that I could to be the best that I was able to be. I started competitively swimming on a swim team when I was 8, and I started that for physical therapy purposes. I remember when I first started, I was still scared to go underwater because I didn't know if I could get back up. I also trained really, really hard, and I could not keep up with able-bodied swimmers, and I wasn't dropping time like them, even though I was doing the same practices. So I got frustrated a lot, but I have an amazing family, and my mom was always there to remind me that she would always say, your body isn't the same as those athletes. You're not going to be able to swim as fast as them, but the fact that you can keep up with them at some level is really impressive.
Cortney is one of the most kind and patient people you'll ever meet. I've known her since I was 14, and I never thought that her and I would actually become roommates one day. And it's been a really fun adventure.
When I was younger, I was severely bullied, relentlessly bullied, especially in junior high, and which is why I actually had a hard time with my disability. But as I got into the Paralympics, I found really good people. It's a whole community that supports you, and it made me accept who I am, and it gave me the confidence that I needed to really notice how wonderful my disability is.
Cortney and I did swim together for about 6 months at Loyola University, and that was really exciting because for a while there, that was the only place I got to see her with our busy schedules. I will never forget there was this one time we were doing a set where we had to step up and try to go a certain time, so off the blocks, all out. And Cortney didn't get the time that she had wanted, and she was not satisfied, and it was just like a switch. There's a sweet girl on the pool deck, and all of a sudden it was just no, I am not leaving until I hit a certain time, and she stepped up on the block, and it was just so cute because there's this sweet girl, and all of a sudden she was just so determined to get this time. I mean, that's the Cortney, I love that Cortney when she gets this face and this determination, and you just don't mess with her.
My first Paralympic Games was in 2008 in Beijing. Going into it, I was 4th in every event, so I wasn't supposed to medal. So my goal just going into it was just swim and get a medal, and if I get a medal, awesome. If I don't, I'm 17. I have another Games to go to. My first event was the 200 IM, and it was the first day. So I swam my first event, and I got a bronze. And right there I was well, I did all I did. That's what I came out here to do. I got a bronze medal. I'm happy with whatever else happens. I swam the 100 freestyle next, and I got silver. And I was wow, this is better than I expected, 2 medals. And then I swam the 400 free, and I got silver. And I only had one more race, and it was the 50 free. I was not a 50 freestyler. That was not my race. My race was the 400. That was the event that I was going to Beijing for. My coach didn't even watch the 50 free. He thought I was done because I wasn't a sprinter. But I told my mom I was gonna win gold. I swam prelims, and I was going in 4th. My best time at that point was a 35-second 50 free, and I needed a 33 to win. And you don't drop 2 seconds in a 50 free. But I did. It was the most wonderful feeling to watch my flat graze and hear the national anthem and know that I did that for my country. And that has motivated me. That sound and that moment of representing my country in that way has motivated my training ever since. I never really saw myself as a role model. I'm just doing what I love to do. But I've had a lot of kids come up to me and tell me that I'm a role model for them, not only for my swimming accomplishments, but also for my academic achievements. I am a first grade student teacher right now in the most amazing first grade classroom ever. I love teaching, and there's nothing like being in the classroom, but I also love swimming, and it's a time when I'm pain-free, and it's a time when I'm able to have strength and feel young, and I get to just do what I know how to do. Hi, I'm Cortney Jordan, and I'm proud to be a Team 24 athlete. Come cheer me on at the 2016 Rio Paralympic Games.